Call Halayim La Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Bahashem Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and elders that prophesied in Ruel for the hopeful 144 and the 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan. And this one will be named Bring It Out. Okay? Bring it out. Anyway. So, in this truth, we have, you have established men that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai set forth to bring this truth to first of all, the nation of Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, then also to the other nations to bring forth their oncoming judgment. Okay, starting with the ease, slavery, going into the new world, which once again, Eon, when Yasharallah takes over rulership forever, then the other nations, the other 16 nations, slavery, but then they will be under servitude. They will have to serve us even after that period of slavery. They will still be under our rulership. Okay, but you have these false prophets, and there's many more of them. Okay, so as you go along and you do this work, if you're not doing it in the righteous manner, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to expose you. Okay, so this is Romans 16, starting at 17. Now I beseech ye, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned. Okay, and avoid them. That's right. So here's a prime example. Old throwback.
Biblical foundation exists in the church from generation to generation. I am tired of these junk food babies starting churches off of potato chips. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And drawing more people than you can feed. That's why you're being peeled off to all these other religions, because you don't know who you are. That's why people come in and tell you Christianity is the white man's religion, because you don't know who you are. If you knew who you were, they couldn't pass that off on you. Stand up, Dr. Harrison. He's just as much Gentile as I am. By the flesh, neither one of us are the seed of Abraham. He's just a different flavor of the same mess.
Now let's give TD Snakes the benefit of the doubt. That man in that suit could either be a speckled bird, I doubt it, or maybe TD Snakes is just a Hamite, which I really wouldn't give a damn.
Christianity is not rooted in white men. Christianity is rooted in Judaism, and Judaism is rooted in Abraham, and Abraham was rooted in God. This is not about colors. This is not about colors. This is about covenant. It is about covenant. It is not about colors. Do not allow the pain of your past to pervert your theology. If you got a contract with Mutual of Omaha and I got a contract with Mutual of Omaha, they don't care whether you're white and I'm black. It's do you have a contract? God is a God of covenant. Covenant is a contract. If you have a contract, it ain't a white contract, it ain't a black contract, it ain't a Latino contract, it's a contract.
Now, I want to make 2 points. The first point is, did you see the audience he was playing to? You had all the nations there, all diverse nationalities. Now, The joke, the humor behind that is as far as the kingdom goes, the so-called African Americans, Native Americans, and Hispanics have been spread across amongst the whole four corners of the earth. So yes, we will all look this way, but in reality, everybody you seen in that building did not represent Yasharallah. Okay, Israel. Okay, those people are different nationalities. Period. And once again, I wouldn't give a damn if TD Snakes was a Hamite. All right. Now, this is Romans 16 and 17. Again, now I beseech ye, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned. What have I learned? I've learned that salvation is only for the so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. I've learned that in order for you to have salvation, your lineage, your seed must go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Not believe in Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. No, you must be part of that family, okay? That heritage. That's what I've learned, okay? Not anybody is invited to this party just because you call on a name, then all of a sudden you're blessed. No, okay? And avoid them, all right? For they that are such serve not Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, not Adawan, Yahushai, Hamashiach, but their own belly. Now, once again, go back to that crowd. Everybody in that crowd is donating money. Okay, that is what you call a mega church. Nobody's sitting in there just occupying space. Okay, for them to hear what he's selling them. Okay, and by good words and fair speech deceive the hearts of the simple. Who are the simple? That congregation. Okay, starting with you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, who this truth is actually for, then the other nations who have no part in salvation, but yet are still deceived to go along to get along, okay, because they want part in salvation, all right? This is the book of Matthew 7 and 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are ravaging wolves. Okay, now you seen Pastor TD Snakes sitting there sweated out, going out his way to make a point that it's not true. Okay, this salvation once again is only for the house of Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, the speckled birds who look like other nationalities, yet their forefather comes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, meaning that we are a family, okay? Now, peep this out.
Parties for some. Rumors have been circling like sharks, suggesting that Jakes has been hitting up Diddy's parties for some, let's say, unconventional gatherings. And by unconventional, I mean freak-offs. Yeah, you heard that right. Mace spilled the beans about a secret society where Diddy and Jakes are card-carrying members, and it's not your grandma's bridge club, folks. Oh no. Brace yourselves, because one of the names on that potential guest list to the legal party is none other than T.D. Jakes, Diddy's ride or die spiritual guide. Now, for those of you not familiar with T.D. Jakes, he's the kind of preacher who believes Jesus would be all about that bling and living large. But the twist? He's not exactly spending Sundays with the less fortunate. Nope. This bishop prefers rubbing elbows with presidents, celebrities, and billionaires. And guess who tops his VIP list? Rumors have been...
Okay. So once again, this is Matthew 7 and 16. Ye shall know them by their fruits. Is that the fruit of a servant of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai rubbing elbows with Diddy, doing the things that Diddy do? And he's been exposed, so we don't even have to go into that, okay? The closet's not big enough. Do man gather grapes or thorns or figs or thistles? Even so every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. Okay, calling the men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai potato chip children, junk food children. A good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Okay. And if you see what he's selling, with not what he's teaching, what he's selling, he is obviously of an evil fruit. Okay. Telling the Edomite to stand up and that we're all the same. Okay. Well, once again, if you're a Hamite or maybe you're of Edom, then yeah, you fit in that category. But if you're of Yasharallah, that person who you just gave that invitation to make them assume that they're on the same level as you, that's wicked. Okay. It's pure wickedness. This is the book of figured this was gonna happen. Bear with me. Second Peter chapter 2, starting 1. But there were false prophets also amongst the people, even as there shall be false teachers amongst you. We have them today, who privately shall bring in damnable heresies, like telling people that this salvation is for everybody, just so you can get that check, that 501c3 check. That's what it's about. That government money, those donations, those handouts, even denying Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai that brought them. How is he denying them? By saying that everybody's invited into this, to our family, which is not true. You forget Psalms 83. These other nations have conspired against us and continue to. Okay, the World Economic Forum, they're against you. All right. The woman standing on that podium saying the Ish people's biggest threat is the so-called African Americans over in the Americas. OK, TD snakes, and bring upon themselves swift destruction. All right. And many shall follow their pernicious ways. Who's many? You see the congregation and many more. He's got billions of followers, millions of followers. OK, mega church, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. Now, is that not him? It's a contract. It's a contract. It's a contract between Yasharallah. The law, statutes, and commandments was given to Yasharallah. Deuteronomy's 28. We said we would do we would follow the commandments. We went off. We was given sin. Okay. Not every other nation. This is the book of Ezekiel. Where we at? 13 and 1. And the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesize against the prophets of Yasharallah that prophesies, and say, thou unto them that prophesies out of their own hearts, out of their own mind. Hear ye the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Thus says Adawan, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, woe unto the foolish prophets. That's right. The fat, greasy, sweating, bald-headed ones that follow their own Rakah spirit and have seen nothing. Okay. Oh, my ancestors are Ebu. They turning over in the grave. I remember all of this. Oh, Yasharallah, thy prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Okay. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedges for the house of Yasharallah to stand in the battle in the day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let's get that Bible comparison. I like this. This is the NLT. They have not done anything. They have not done nothing to repair the breaks in the walls around the nation. Okay, to prepare to heal our people, to bring them back to the understanding that we are We are Yasharala, not niggers, not spics, okay, not savages. They have not helped it to stand firm in battle on the day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So these false prophets, once again, they're the hireling. They're not the shepherds of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And while he said these GMO kids, what are you feeding the nation? What are you putting in? That's not healthy food that you're giving. You're giving falsified. You're giving the steroid foods out, the poisonous foods. You're kill gates when it comes to these scriptures, okay? They have seen vanity and lying divinations, saying, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua saith, and Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have not sent them. Okay? And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. Okay, they got these other nations out here thinking, yeah, we're all in this. We are. The Lord has forgiven us for all the wickedness that we've committed against Yasharala, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics. Okay, the fitted chains. Okay, the casting us over ships, forcing swine down our throat. Okay, forcing us to be heathenistic, to live amongst to give up our identity, making it unlawful for us to proclaim our identity. Okay, have ye not seen a vain vision, and have ye not spoken a lying divination? Whereas ye say, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua saith it, albeit I have not spoken. Okay. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, Abba, Father, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore, behold, I am against you, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. And oh, by the way, before it slips my mind, you want to talk about bad prophets? Let's get this. This is Leviticus 20. And 13, if a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed abomination. Now, who's really the wrong person? Okay, all these secret parties, but nothing's done secretly. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sees all. Okay, and he's exposing it. He's bringing it to the light. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. Okay. Be careful who you friends with out here. For real. This is the book of Matthew 7 and 24. Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which buildeth a house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the wind blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon the rock. Now, who is that likened to? These apostles, these Aquanium, these Achium, who's been laboring through the highways and byways, who's been laboring through all the slanderous words, even the slanderous words coming from these other camps, coming from these other Israelites who know that they're Israelites, but still want to be of the wicked branch, okay, of the house of Saul. Okay, that they're founded on the rock, that they've done this work, and they took the beating of the weathering, and they're still here standing solid for Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. Okay, and the rain descended, and the floods came, and the wind blew and beat upon the house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Now, keep in mind, the wicked, okay, they don't get judged. They don't get the lashes that the righteous get. You know, the Lord said he chastises his children that he loved. So you see these wicked men go along, just like Esau. He's not in trouble as other men. So you see these wicked go along, and you say, well, man, I haven't seen them get punished, though it may tarry away for it. OK, because this says, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. Okay. And you got to know Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is not a man that he can lie. So judgment's coming. Judgment is due. This is the book of Isaiah 30. And 8. Now go, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come, forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Oh, we can all get in. I'm not any part of Abraham's. Well, I am. You know, and that's by faith. You may not be. Like I said, you take your Hamite ass and go on somewhere. And, you know, hey, you can say I'm wishing that on him, TD Snakes, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesize not unto us right things. Okay, not that salvation is only for you African Americans, Native Americans, Hispanics, so-called, the 12 tribes of Yasharallah, okay? And for those who may look like the other nations, but your father comes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the truth. Not any and everybody can get it. Not Edom in that suit stand up, you know, because he done donated good to you. You paid off some parking tickets or whatever have it, okay? Or signed that 501c3 agreement. Speak unto us smooth things, prophesize deceit, lies, okay? Get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Yasharallah to cease from before us. That's exactly what TD Snakes is attempting to do. Shut off the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and replace it with Satan. Okay, once again, if it's not of the truth, it's a lie. You can't build off of a lie. That goes back to why I brought up that house that was built on the sand. His foundation is nothing, and when the time of judgment comes, he will crumble. Okay, this is my favorite verse, and I gotta pull it out the sheath for this guy. Luke 19 and 27. But those, my enemies. Yeah, anybody that's saying that Yasharallah is irrelevant, everybody can get in the kingdom. All these people, once again, Psalms 83, all of our oppressors are just as good as us. Nobody on earth is nothing. We're just some plain old people trying to get in all together. But those, my enemies, which would not that I should reign over them. Okay, which want to take the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, twist them and make them to suit them, to suit the wicked people around them, to please them. Okay, which would not that I should reign over them, bring them here and slay them before me. Okay, and all I can say is repent or face judgment. Okay. Like I said, this has been bring it out. Okay, bring out what? Bring out the truth. Okay, on these falsified prophets, on these snakes, these wolves in sheep clothing, if you want to call it that. Okay, for real. I pray that this has been edifying. Shalom.